What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome to the ReshLife. I'm Michael Flagg, and this is my beautiful wife.
Sherelle Flag. Welcome, welcome. I was trying to get this video shared over
Did you share
here.
it?
I think so. You can
All
go
right.
ahead and double check that. This is season 2, episode 8 of the Race Life.
Of the ReshLife.
Once again, brought to you by Race Products and Race Salon and Spa. You can hit us up at raceproducts.com and myrace.com. Go on and check us out, good people.
Well, this is episode
Episode
8,
8.
season 2, episode 8.
That's
How far have we come,
seemed
mama?
like we just started this second season back up, and here we go again.
Well, every weekend is getting a little better.
Every weekend is getting a
Word.
little better. We have a lot to unpack tonight, but we have a special guest
All the way from the West Coast.
all the way from the West Coast, from the Los Angeles. We are going to bring on to the Race Life, Mr. Trell Thomas, and he is the founder of the Black Excellent Brunch, and he's doing a lot of things, highlighting and showcasing Black businesses and Black excellence. So, you know what we about? We want to go ahead and share all this goodness with all the good people. So, let's welcome Mr. Trell to the stage.
What's going on, good brother?
What's going on? What's going on? Thank y'all for having me. I'm so excited. That video was I had to turn sound on. This is a vibe right here.
Nice.
Coming to you live from the Beverly Hilton.
With the chandelier.
Yeah,
Oh, you're at the Beverly Hilton.
I am.
Did you say you're at the Beverly Hilton? All right, now that's what I'm talking about.
Good living. Good living.
What's that weather like out there?
I mean, I hate to rub it in. I don't know what y'all was like, but we in the 80s over here. The 80s is about it's about 60 degrees now, because it gets a little cold at night, but during the day it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm a little jealous.
That's
God
awesome.
bless you.
Well, first I want to say we
y'all-
appreciate
Sending heat.
and we want to take all of that.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I want to say thank you for taking the time out because I know you are a very, very busy man and you just leaving meetings now to, give us some more of your time. So we appreciate that. But tell us about the Black Excellent Brunch. I had the opportunity, you gave me a special invitation to be on, and I was so excited. And it was just amazing. So tell us what that is. And we want to know what it is and why you decided to do it.
Yeah, first of all, not only you showed up, not only did you come to the brunch, but you came with your own throne and crown, like the royalty
Thank
you
you,
are.
thank
So
you,
please
thank you, thank you.
give the people correct context. But yeah, so the Black Excellence Brunch is a event series. It's really a movement that I started to highlight Black excellence, and it was birthed. I tell people the story about it. It was birthed. I'm from South Carolina. I live in Los Angeles now, but I'm originally from South Carolina. And growing up in South Carolina, the concept of Sunday dinner was a big part of my upbringing. My mom would host them at our homes growing up, and it was the first time I tell people that I really felt good about being Black. There at Sunday dinner. So if you're not familiar with the concept of Sunday dinner, you go to church, and then after church, about 1 or 2 o'clock, you have Sunday dinner, which we know in our bougie lives is brunch time, right?
That's right.
But what I wanted to bring to people is the feeling that I felt at Sunday dinner. It was so warm, it was so loving, it was so affirming. It's a place where stories were told, where people were uplifted, where love was shared. And I just, like I said, I just remember some of my earliest memories about feeling good about who I was and the color of my skin came from around the kitchen table at Sunday dinner. And what I wanted to do with the Black Excellence Brunch is bring that feeling to my friends, to people that I care about. Especially the brunch was started during a time where there was all of these stories about this brother being gunned down or this sister being treated poorly, and I just wanted to create a space where we could feel loved and where we could feel excellent, and where we would just uplift and affirm each other, so that's why I started the Black Excellence Brunch, because I really just wanted to give everybody a taste of and the experience of their own excellence with people that are excellent as well.
Nice,
That's
nice.
awesome.
Now tell the people out there your affiliation with that new movie that just came out, The Wonderful Coming to America.
Oh man, Coming to America. First of all, did y'all see it?
Yes,
We
of
watched it
course.
last night.
Of course.
It was, yeah, we
Yeah.
watched it last night.
Yeah,
It was
we
good.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
We
yes.
laughed,
Oh man.
definitely laughed.
It's just a
Yeah.
timeout. It's just a nice timeout. Just to laugh and be with the ones you love, and go back a little bit. I didn't realize that was 30 years ago, but 30 years. Tell us
Wow,
what you're
and
doing with
got
the
it.
movie.
He still got it. But so as far as Coming to America is concerned, so I have for me, speaking of Black excellence, right? It's always about uplifting. How can I uplift and support the Black community, right? And so I'm always looking for ways to do that, ways to shine a light on us. And one of the things that I did, which was kind of an offshoot of the Black Excellence Brunch, is I started the Black Excellence Box. And you guys are familiar, I'm sure, because Resh products have been featured in the Black Excellence Box. But that is a box that highlights Black owned businesses all across the nation. And so Coming to America, the movie was coming out, and obviously it's a film that is near and dear to, especially to the Black community. And so I was approached and asked if I would be interested in helping curate the VIP mailer that was going out to celebrities and press around Coming to America. And of course, I took the opportunity to put inside that gift box Black owned businesses. And it was really around, so the barbershop, if you know Coming to America, the barbershop is a very integral part in the film. And so they wanted to create a barber box. And so I just used my experience from growing up in the barbershop and just brought that experience to the box, and put Black owned businesses in there that could give people that feeling of going on a journey of being inside a Black barbershop. And it was really truly an honor and a manifestation of sorts for me. I'm big on manifestation and alignment and putting and intention setting. And for me, I always want to be a part of things that are going to move and shift the culture. This film is definitely that, and it gave me an opportunity to shine a light on some other people as well. So yeah,
That's
it came
awesome.
together so fast and it happened so fast, but it is one of those things where I feel like um, it's definitely something that I'm going to be proud of for the rest of my life.
That is awesome. That's awesome. So, what is next for Trell?
There are a lot of things cooking. Honestly, uh, I'm getting into producing, which is really exciting for me. I guess you can't be in Hollywood without getting involved in some kind of film
There you go.
or something. So I am putting my producer hat on, no pun intended, and I'm producing a few things that are very, very exciting. I can't talk about the name of them because there are NDAs and things like that involved, but I will say that it's coming to there are two major projects coming to two major networks that are really going to shift the culture in a major way. And I'm still pinching myself literally for being tapped and being involved in it. But I'm just honestly being a creative. I tell people always ask me like, what do you do? Um, for work, and I tell people now I've gotten to the point in my life where I do things that I'm passionate about with people and causes that I'm passionate about, and that's just it. And that looks like a number of different things, but I stopped putting myself in this box of you are this, because the fact is we're all multifaceted, right? We all can do lots of different things, and to pigeonhole yourself to one or two things could cause you to sell yourself short, because in addition to being multifaceted, we're ever evolving. I'm not the same person I was last week.
Right.
There's something that I learned even in the last hour in the meeting that I was in that has shifted my mindset. So we're constantly evolving, and our work and things, our relationships, all those things should evolve as well.
That is right. Well, I know for a fact you're going to continue to receive the blessings and the greatness that you're receiving because you're putting out so much of that as well. And that the law of reciprocity is just going to, come right back at you. So,
Yeah. I've been doing a little internet lurking, and my wife ain't give me she ain't give me the okay on this, but I seen a couple of superstars. But the first thing, I seen one of your Vote shirts. Do you know how to swim? Can you swim?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
was
see.
he was doing his due diligence.
That's what
I
I'm
didn't
talking
even
about,
know.
my brother.
Hey, what's going on, Fi? How you doing? Oh, that's some good
Yeah,
love,
I
good
know, I know,
love.
I know Diggs. I know some people. You know what I'm saying? We got some people in common.
My man, I can't wait to connect offline. Though. My son said, "Whoa, there go! Oh, that's what I need to see right there." Now,
Yes,
now,
sir.
now, I want to bust out. How you know Miss Tina knows?
You know, um, she is. It's so funny because I never imagined this. Well, I'll start here. The power of manifestation, like I said, is real. And 2015, I was living in New York City and working at Viacom, and I remember hitting this spot where I just did not know what to do, and I did not know where to go, and I was trying to figure my life out, but I knew that there was more for me, and I started really just trying to go inward. And I remember listening to Solange's album "A Seat at the Table." I don't know if you guys have listened to that album, but if you haven't, you should. It's incredible. So I was listening to that album, and a skit came on. Tina Taught Me, and it was Miss Tina talking about just how we should be proud of who we are, and just given that difference between, like, how people say, well, there's no uh X History Month, why is there a Black History Month? And then she said something that was so profound to me. She said, all we've ever been taught was other people's history. You should be happy to support a Black History Month, and where we can learn about the excellence that is us, right? And I just
Mm,
remember playing that over and over again. And I remember thinking to myself, before I knew her, like, wow, this woman is so incredible. I would love to just spend time with her and talk to her. I was literally saying these things out loud, right? Fast forward, 3 years later, I get ready to move. 2 years later, I get ready to move to LA. And I was, in the midst of kind of a transition as far as my career is concerned. And I started meeting different people, and every person kind of led me to Miss Tina. And I had an interview with the theater, Waco Theater Center. And I went for an interview and for something else. And they said, you know what? They the theater thinks that they're looking for this, but I think that they're looking for you specifically. And I was like, okay, that was a nice compliment. Like, what does that mean? And they introduced me to Tina's husband, Mr. Richard Lawson, who she owns Waco Theater Center with. And I was supposed to have a meeting with him. And it just so happened that while I was meeting with him, Miss Tina walked in, and she stopped and she said, wait a minute, I don't, who's this guy? I'm going to sit in here. And a 20-minute meeting turned into this 3-hour conversation. And that was the beginning of our relationship. And we have those same 3-4 hour conversations now. And she's really literally one of my best friends. We are both very much creatives. We just think alike. We sharpen one another. And she just become just my mom away from mom. And literally, I tell people, it started with that manifestation point. It started with me hearing something she said, and really being intentional. It wasn't like, self-serving or anything. It was just like, you know what, that is so powerful. And for someone to shift the way I think about myself, about the culture, about what I want to do, I want to talk to that person. And then that was the spark that lit
Wow.
the flame of this relationship. So that's how it started.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, Trell, man. We ain't gonna hold you up too much longer.
This was really good. This
I'm
was
just
good.
glad you came on and blessed us with some of that knowledge, some of
Yes.
that shine.
Yes.
And I
Definitely.
can't wait to connect offline too, Fi.
I look forward to it. I thank
No
you
doubt.
guys for having me. I'm so very, very appreciative, and I just thank you for taking time and for thinking enough of me to welcome me on your podcast. I blessings, love, just continuous manifestations for you guys, and yeah, I can't wait to come back with a bigger story and more to tell and to hear more about you guys.
My man. All
Thank
right.
you
Thanks,
so much,
brother.
Trell. Thank you. Stay safe out
All
there.
right, now have a good one, champ.
Thank you so much.
Later.
All right. Bye bye.
Yeah, that was kind of nice right there.
That was awesome. He has a wonderful story.
Yeah, that
And
was
that
good, man.
whole the Sunday dinner thing. So
You went, so I mean, you were there. So tell us exactly what it was.
well, I was going to talk about like how, you know, going to church back in the day,
Hmm.
like when we used to get out of church, you did eat dinner early. It was like you wasn't eating dinner late like how we eat dinner now. Food was done in the afternoon. And as a matter of fact, I used to go to church with my aunt Marge that lived across the street from my grandma, right? My grandma Shirley. And we used to come home from church from the first service in the morning, eat dinner because we had to be back for the afternoon service.
Oh, y'all was a double shot.
Yes.
Now, how about this? Did you have a choice?
No.
No choice.
Heck no, no choice. Be ready.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Be and hurry up and eat and don't make us late. No, so that I definitely resonated with that. And just manifestation is just like so powerful. And the Black Excellence brunch that Trell invited me on, I had the opportunity to be amongst like other, you know, Black people that was just like doing their thing. And it was this one gentleman on there that I recall, and
I
he
thought
was
it was all women.
no. It's Black Excellence. It's
Oh,
woman, men. It's you know. So when I was looking at his title or whatever, it said like he was a barbecue pit master. I think I had told you about that,
hmm.
right? So he was talking about you know, him wanting to be a pit master and what he did, and but he was really like an aerospace engineer. Like that was his job. So and then I mean you just had, you know, me,
Hmm.
you know, a salon owner, and it was just from one end of the spectrum to the next. It was just nothing but Black excellence. It was wonderful.
That's good,
It
man.
was definitely wonderful. So speaking of Black excellence, we want to jump right into the business spotlight real quick. And
Who you got?
who I got?
Who you got?
Who you got?
Is it family?
It's family. Damn straight.
Tell us who it is.
So tonight we would like to spotlight our niece Sansa Ray. She owns a company called Salty Lit, and she has all of these cute notions and things. And she does a lot of handmade items. She has I just got this. I heard it downstairs, crazy, but this big chunky like knit blanket, beautiful. She hand knitted it, and then she does like the air savers for the mask. She has t-shirts, sweatshirts, all types of things. Salty Lit, salty, Salty, because I'm saying salty because I'm from North Philly, North. Salty, Salty Lit. Look her up on Instagram. Go follow her and support this Black business, please.
All right.
Yes. Well, we're gonna keep this thing going.
Yeah.
So let's we didn't get into like what's happening when we first um got on. So let's
So,
talk about what's happening. We had some great things happen with the Crown Act.
the Crown Act. Yeah, it was a young brother that came from Delaware State that asked us.
Let's tell the people what the Crown Act is because they might not know. Hair discrimination
Yeah,
in the workplace and in the schools.
and
No discrimination.
and it's not Delaware actually just picked it up. I think it first started in California.
We picked it up, but it's not passed.
It's not passed yet.
Yes.
Yeah. So, the young guy did was he wanted to come through and get our perspective because we were hairstylists. And big ups, he did a wonderful article in the News Journal, telling about people's experience as far as they're expressing themselves through their hair.
Right.
And I mean, it just came off nice.
Right. A lot of people don't know that is very prevalent, that's happening in the workplaces and in schools. There was a young guy who he was a wrestler, I believe, in high school, and he had dreadlocks, and they made him cut his dreadlocks off to, still be a part of the team. So the Crown Act is put in place to, stop that hair discrimination in workplace and in schools. So it's definitely a great platform, and we need to make this happen in every state.
Without question.
Every state.
Everywhere.
Yes, because it just makes no sense. But the article was good. It's on Delaware Online. You can check it out. It was in the News Journal, and we was just definitely glad to be a part, of that.
Now, some of the guests were talking about it, and some of them are pretty much supervisors that are in the workplace. And it's going to still be in the eye of the beholder. Dreadlocks still can be and look professional.
Right.
Braids can still look and appear professional. We just got to find what defines professional. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
But you have some people who, wear their hair locked or braids or whatever, and some people natural, and they like the messy look. To me, that still does not warrant you telling me I can't do my job because, I like to wear my hair a certain way, or I like to have my hair a certain color, and I talked about in the interview how I had a guest who, she likes to wear bright colors, and she was trying to, excel in her position, in her job, and apply for a new position. And she's like, listen, I want to change this, but can you take me back? Because I'm just trying to get this job. You shouldn't do that.
Right.
You really should not have to do that.
No. Or the touchy feely of the hair.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Remember we were in Jamaica and that little lady was touching them. She wanted to touch the dreads to see if they were real. She
was like, she thought they was plaits or something. Braids or something.
So.
And we don't like that. We don't like people saying, can I touch it? And no, you can't touch it. Don't touch it. Please don't touch it.
You never hear anybody say,
we're not going
a white lady's hair.
Yeah, we're not going up to people like, oh, can I touch it? Like, no.
You can't do it.
No.
No touching.
Don't touch our shit.
No.
Admire it. Okay. From at least 6 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. How about that?
Put your mask on.
Yes. So, are we here?
Yeah, right here.
Hey. So I want to talk about this real quick. Naked.
Let's get it.
Naked sold out, y'all.
Naked sold out, baby.
Sold out. Sold out. Yes. And people are coming in asking for it.
Actually, a lot of couples. Actually, because I was a little bit down after I heard some of the comments on the first wave of guests, just because it didn't jump off as we expected. But now after you talking to a lot of people, talking to the guests come in, everybody loved it. Everybody, especially the married couples. We talked to one of the guests last night, and she was coming to get it. We had sold out though, but she wanted to put her red bottoms on.
Baby, listen. She said, "Where is the naked? Cause honey," and she slid her leg out. Was like, I was going home to put my naked on with my red bottoms. And we not mad, honey. You got to do what you got to do. So we're gonna be making some more naked, and
Yeah.
it will be back in stock
Without
next
question.
week for sure. So, ladies, get them red bottoms ready, okay? Because it's coming your way.
And fellas, do your push-ups, baby. Do your push-ups.
Like Micah was doing his push-ups. That's why they ain't naked. It was too much. You came off a little too buff. That was just a little too much for them right there.
All
They
right.
was like,
All
woo,
right. Well,
yeah.
we got some product. So
Yeah, hey, we're gonna sell it too. We sold out.
yeah.
So we trying to sell out again. So I mean, yes, thank you, and thank you everybody who purchased the Naked Shea Butter.
Yep.
We appreciate each and every one of you.
Definitely.
Yes. So what the deal? What up? What's next?
So we usually do the in and now,
Go on.
and for the most part, it looks like the Republicans are deeply entwined in voter suppression tactics. Have you heard?
Yes, I have.
Um, we need to make sure we're on top of this. I heard one representative say that they were making it illegal to pass out water in the lines. When you're standing in line to vote in 90-degree weather down in Georgia, it's illegal to pass out water to the voters. They want to take out the means of transportation, like the church buses, to the voting booths. Listen, you got to stay woke. We won the last election, but we have to keep winning.
Because they're already planning for their next big election, and this is a part of their planning. So yes, we definitely have to stay woke because they're on their toes. They already done moved on to the next.
Well, question. And also, on March 14th, the benefits run out for unemployment as far as the state the extra unemployment you were getting from the feds. So President Joe Biden is trying to pass this bill before then. And I'm gonna give you a couple of parameters. The $1,400 check is supposed to come out, but the people who qualify, you definitely want to make sure you get the right one in saying the right thing.
So you can get your shit.
There you go.
All right.
All right. So we'll jump into now. We are jumping
we're
in.
coming up to the end. We're gonna go on and get on some little respiration here. You wanna get into some?
Are we supposed to talk about our brand? Yeah.
I'm just jumping all to the end, like
Yeah,
you know why, y'all? Because we got crabs upstairs.
We do have crabs. We do have crabs.
She all rushing trying to get to the crabs. He's like, hold up, we got to talk about this brand. Yes. I'm sorry.
So what we've been doing lately, besides doing hair, and
we are still into this rebrand for the Reach Products brand. So
now it's ours, so I can't say that I don't love it, but I guess anything that is
it's wearing us out a little
is
bit.
good. It's got to be worth it, and it's going to be hard work. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you that.
I mean, we know that there's no quitting. It's like we're going to have to go through each and every test, each and every trial and tribulation until we get to the other side. But it's a lot to take on. We are still trying to get these labels right. We think we have narrowed that down. We have the packaging, which is going to look fabulous once it's done. The website is almost completed.
The products have been sent to the manufacturer. They are supposed to be sending us back samples so we can
prototypes so we can
test it out.
Yes.
So we're moving. Every day is a day closer to this goal, and that's what we want you to do, especially if you're out there grinding out your own product or something. It's not going to be easy.
Or trying to build anything.
Yeah, well, exactly.
anything that you're trying to build to pivot yourself or grow, it's just not going to be easy. But this legwork, the groundwork, in my mind, it creates sustainability.
Yep.
And when you're trying to create anything, I would think that you're doing it with the mindset that you want to be sustainable.
Right.
So just
Yeah.
take them on the chin. They coming on the chin.
But the whole thing is starting off with a good foundation. You can't just, everybody wants to just jump into business, and it's not, I can't say don't jump in business, but all good ideas aren't God ideas for the most part. The God idea is the one you can't get rid of. So if you going to sleep and the idea pops up, or if you at work and the idea pops up, the good ideas, they just come and go. And you can react on them if you want to, but God ideas are the ones you're supposed to follow. And this has been it for us. We eat, sleep, and drink race products, especially because we use them every day. And we got a mission to get this out to the world, and that's what we plan on doing.
Absolutely. We're going to spread and share all this love. Yes.
All right. So I guess we will finish this one off with some racepiration. The main thing you want to do is learn how to be happy. Don't be a destination happy hoe. Now, it's crazy.
Hold on. No.
Yeah.
Skirt. Back that up. A destination
Happy hoe addict.
happy. What the hell is that?
I want to sound. I want to make it sound bad, so you won't become this.
Okay, go ahead. Now unpack that because I
Because
need to hear this.
I talk to a lot of women, and I don't talk to as many men. I probably need to start reaching out. As a couple of my boys came out today, and I talked to them, and why it was great talking to them. But I talk to a lot of women, and they always go with I'm gonna be happy when I get this car. I'm gonna be happy when I get this job, or I'm gonna be happy when I get this money, or I'm gonna be happy when I get this new relationship. If you are always thinking happiness is over there, it'll never be where you are. So you have to learn how to be happy where you are and going through the journey, because happiness is one of the most important parts. I know rich people that are unhappy, and I know some poor people that are just happy as shit. And you got to decide what you're going to be.
That's great because when you find you're happy here, then whenever you receive whatever you're going to get, you're going to be happy when you get it. It's
Ooh.
not I'm going to be happy when I get to it. I'm going to be happy when it gets to me. I'm going to be happy. So because you already grounded yourself there.
That's it.
That's
So
it.
we will see you next week, good people.
Yes.
And what I want you to do is I want you to go to YouTube, and I want you to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. And we will see you
What's the channel?
next week. The channel is the ReshLife. Go.